What exactly is an algorithm? Break it down for me.
All right, thank you very much, and good morning to our viewers. So yes, Kaf, just take it this way that we have sets of instructions or rules to which things happen. This morning, if I want to prepare a tea, I would definitely need to boil water and then get some cup, pour the tea inside, then put the hot water inside and stir it. So there are steps, procedures, there are rules to which things are done.
Okay.
And on the internet too, same happen every day. There are rules, sets of instructions that get things done.
Okay.
So algorithms are normally sets of rules, instructions, normally computerized, that gets things done on the internet. So whatever you do, know that there are rules that we are following.
Okay.
And that's why some people say, okay, well, I'm doing well, I'm not doing well, because are you following some rules being set?
Okay.
Do you know the rules? And do you know how to follow the rules?
So it's rules, sets of instructions.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about social media and our digital lives. So how does an algorithm decide what we see on platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram?
Thank you very much. Now, based on interactions, what we like. Now, so that the rules says that, well, if you come across a post, let's say 1, 2, and you watch it for like 30 seconds, then it's likely that the person likes it. So refer the post to the person again.
Okay.
Whether I'm following you or I'm not following you, like on TikTok. So if I come across a post, post, and then first one, I watch it like 30 seconds, second one, I watch it, likely that you go forward, you will receive more of that. Because
the instructions will be...
The instructions are like, this person likes it.
This content.
That's one of the instructions. The next one says that, okay, when you like it or share it, that means that the person likes the thing. So provide more to the person.
Give the person more of what they like.
Right. That's why you see content creators say that like and share. Why did they say like and share? They want to tweak the algorithm. They want the algorithm to work for them. That's a set of instructions. Now, another set of instructions says that early engagement. Now, so if I do post, or I post, and I can determine if this post will do well or not do well, it's determined by the first engagement. So likely, we say that timing is very important for algorithm. When do I post? The time that I post, is it the internet busy hours? We have internet busy hours, internet busy days. So normally Fridays go into the weekend, internet busy days. So when I post that time, quickly I have people responding to the post. And then the algorithm works for me that, well, this is a good post. Get me right. It doesn't predict either it's good or bad. The algorithm doesn't predict whether good or bad. It predicts based on how engaging it becomes.
So it's our behavior is what determines what the algorithm will
do for you. So timing and all those things are part on your social media.
So why do some posts go viral and some don't? And how much of that is driven by the algorithm?
I would say that almost all driven by the algorithm. Because now some of the posts respect the algorithm. Now posts that work with emotions, feelings, to do, it puts you in a suspense. Normally, the algorithms love that.
So emotional stuff.
So people say, when you share this and you receive blessings, it's working.
Those ones work a lot in Africa, man. Type A for amen, and then people are typing.
Yes. So they want to get you involved.
In emotionally.
So the algorithm works for them. And also I say that the timing within and a particular trend, because that time people are looking for that. So when you join that particular trend, it also works for you.
How can I hack the algorithm? How can I make it work for me? Apart from typing amen and all that stuff.
Right. So now, hacking algorithms on the internet is about respecting the rules, understanding the rules, and going by the rules set by the internet. Now, so what are the rules? That's what I'm saying that, well, if I want to hack the algorithm, I'm looking at when should I post, my captions, I'm looking at my hashtags. Why do I use hashtag? Because there are some trend tags happen. I want to join that trend. I want to be communicated. I want to connect to a lot of people on the internet. Now, so I'm looking at the timing. I'm looking at my comment, my hashtag. I'm looking at the way the content is like. Is it very driven? So people love to laugh. Is there content that is helping people laugh? Is there a content that's educating people? Is there a content that is emotionally telling something? So those are algorithms that we can hack the algorithm. And then one thing that we have to also learn is that we have to learn the internet principles. Now, every organization, now when it comes to the space, we have powerful platforms like Meta. Those are the Facebook, we have the Instagram, we have the TikTok, we have the YouTube. Now, they all have policies. Have you checked on their current policies? Some of their policies are telling you that, you know what? stop posting. So like Instagram is telling us that because of the combat between TikTok, so we are now promoting more of Reels.
Okay.
So if you're a platform, you post more of Reels, you have respected our policies. Then we'll refer you to a lot of people.
The Reels are the short videos, right?
Exactly.
Less than a minute?
Less than a minute.
Okay.
So you have to learn about their new policies. Every now and then, you two have their policies.
Yeah. I know Facebook wants you to stay on their platform.
Exactly.
So if you put a post up and put a link to a YouTube page, you get almost zero.
Exactly.
Zero link.
They don't want you to go to YouTube.
But the way we've hacked it is that we put the link in the comments.
Yes.
So you can post, they'll be there. But if you go, but you direct them, go to the comments.
Yeah, you go to the comments,
and then you can have
you have the
but if you put it in the main
link
post, it doesn't go.
And also, they also want to see people that spend more time. So you can open web. So if you're a content creator, you're managing for platforms. This is one of the hacks. You open all webs. So Instagram on a web, Facebook on a web, and just load it up. Whether you are there, you are not there. Constantly, when you are just there, go and brush through. They want to see that you are constantly on their platform.
So you're hacking the computer.
Exactly. You are tricking the rules set by the platform.
Gotcha. Quick one, I see. Beating the system.
Yes.
So let's move away from social media and digital life. Let's talk about cybersecurity and safety. So in that field, how are algorithms used to detect threats and to protect users?
Thank you very much. Now, one of it, very simple ways that we find this, even in our emails. Have you heard of spam emails before?
Yeah.
And how would Gmail or any email platform be able to determine that this is a spam email? It's a set of rules given to it. So he's saying that, okay, well, match some files. Match it. So if you are not able to match it very well, take it aside. If the person didn't send it, maybe send this email to almost about 20 people, it's likely it's a spam. So they have certain rules for that.
And that's how I open my spam box and I'll see messages
you
there.
see
so the algorithm has
sent them there.
Okay.
Right. So that's how and it also works. And have you also sat down and realized how antiviruses work?
Tell me about it.
Yes. Now antiviruses work in this way. Now, so we have the heuristic algorithm that should be able to detect when maybe a file is being posted. And then on their various file signatures, we have a lot of files being listed with signatures. So now if a file comes and has that signature in there, say that it's a virus.
Okay, so it's actually helping us.
It's helping us. So we use algorithms to detect threat that we are going through. And the use of these AIs has made it more powerful.
Okay, let's talk about the bad boys and girls. Those who are trying to hack and trick the algorithm. How are they doing these things?
Yes. So yes, we have something we call polyphomic algorithms. And when it comes to this way, they tweak it there. So the hashes is there. It's when it found that, well, there is a signature that's going to be signed to it, it then changes its behavior.
Really?
Yes. So that's some of the virus. It will change its behavior. So the antivirus may not be able to detect it. So by changing its behavior, it tweaks the algorithm of it. And sometimes too, they have bypass.
What's a bypass?
So a bypass is that one we have stated that, okay, the hash, every file has a hash value. So, okay, I'm saying that match it with the signature. Now, so I tweak it that, okay, well, the file is accepting, let's say, it says that when the file comes and is .exe, that means executable files, as maybe PDF, it can load, then report it. But then I will do the file like .png. So it sees it as a picture. It sees I can do .jpeg. It sees a picture. So then I have tweaked the understanding of it.
Okay.
So then I have tried to fool the algorithm. So it will not pick it up. So if you look at all these development, you can see that there are algorithms in there. There are set of instructions that we are following. Works like firewalls. Coming in, it prevents you either coming in or going out. So there are set of instructions that we have set.
So from what you're saying, can algorithms actually predict cyber attacks
why not?
before they happen?
Yeah, you see that we normally show our threat map. They are all algorithms. So we have threat maps, so they can actually predict what is going to happen by using of even this AI. They understand the behavior, understand the trend, and understand what is currently happening, and then they can predict that, well, likelihood that this and this is going to happen. Right, so even right now, you look at what is happening on the international trade with, let's say, Iran and Russia.
Israel.
Iran and Israel. You can predict, security people can predict. Same like the algorithms can predict based on some happening on the system or on the platform. So that's how we can predict into the future.
Let's talk about bias and fairness and ethics. We often hear that the algorithm can be biased. How does that happen?
Yes. For me, I'm one of the people who believe that algorithms are biased, especially we in Africa. They don't work for us. Why?
They don't?
Because sometimes you do same content with Indian people, and you see the Indian people content rising so high, and yours will be down.
Don't they have a population issue there?
Not really like that. There are some things that are working for them. Yes, so just even take it like even these are same TikTok. Do you know that when you do content in US, you are getting paid. But when it comes to Ghana, so yes, there are unfairness within the system.
But there are ways people go around this. People get sponsorships and things. So maybe the TikTok will not pay you, but the sponsor will pay you for promoting their stuff.
But when you go to America, TikTok is paying you, and same you can get sponsorship and get paid.
Let's create our own TikTok.
Thank you very much. So we'll get there. Now, so the unfairness of it is that the algorithms are normally using sets of database.
Okay.
And they are hiring companies, giving them that database. Are Ghanaians, are Africans, do we have companies that are being hired to provide these databases?
So we have to create them.
So the problem is that we are using the white database against us. So normally it will favor them.
Of course.
So that's why I tell people that whatever we have, even you're looking at our security solutions, they were developed to favor them, not us here.
Okay.
So we need to find a way to also develop our own.
Are we doing it? Are people developing our own?
I know people are developing it, but they are not getting the publicity one. They are not getting the fans, and they are not getting attention. See, Cav,
maybe it's not good enough. If it's good, people should jump on.
No. We don't believe in ourselves. I have a development. Can I come and show you after the show?
Show me.
Would you promote it for me?
Of course.
Give me funding. Brother, I'm in your office.
Promote it, man.
I'm in your office. I have a solution. So that is what is happening today. So we have a lot of them doing it. So it's about we coming as a country, and I believe that the digital space or now our IT sector should be able to look at these things. There are a lot of development happen, and then we need to promote. So the unfairness are based on the data being collected and the set of rules being set off. Don't think that somebody will sit in the US, develop an application, Facebook is there, right? There are rules that they will set, are rules that will favor them.
Okay, let me talk. Let me ask you this question. So for example, when the algorithm makes like in quote bad decision, like denying somebody a loan or spreading misinformation, who's responsible? The algorithm?
Yeah, it's the people who develop it.
The people who coded it?
Yes, who develop it.
Okay.
There's a platform, so they should be sued. And that is why, that's what I'm saying, that if you look at the set of instructions given to these algorithms, it's normally based on interactions. Okay. So when the post has a lot of interaction, they don't check either good or bad. It goes.
I read somewhere about like black people being like arrested more frequently based on some algorithm that said, okay, your face matches the face of a criminal.
Exactly. Facial, it's there. So that's why it's the set of instruction given to them. See, blacks. That's why we have blacks that are able to sit in interviews for people, do it. They are not able to differentiate between.
But the algorithm will do it.
Yes. So the algorithm sometimes, how does the algorithm work for facials? It picks some certain things on your face, and it's likely that you and ours will be matching. So the algorithm
I don't look like you. Do I look like you?
Not really. Not her pores, a lot of things. So pay detail attention. So that.
But I guess there are biases because
and it's not well trained for us.
Well, but I know there are biases because I know a lot of Africans think all Chinese people look alike, or Asians, all Asians look alike. It's a bias as well.
Yes, exactly.
So it's two-way.
Yeah, it's two-way. Exactly. It's about the training. Is the training they give you to it, right? And we don't have much data about us.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but we are 1.something billion in Africa. We should start going. We should start doing our own stuff, man.
This is a work in progress.
Do you think that there's a need for like regulations on how algorithms are used when it comes to hiring and law enforcement and denying or approval of loans and things like that? You think there needs to be laws around it?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because even Dubai has started that they have UAU AI laws. Okay. And I believe that we need to look into it. Now, you see a lot of security experts recent times calling for AI laws, algorithm rules and regulations so that we can be able to curb all these issues whereby there are some unfairness, some regulations, other things. So I believe that when we have rules like this, it's going to help us. Okay,
let's switch now to like tech literacy and some practical tips. So how can the average Kofi or MFA better understand the role that algorithms play in their daily lives?
All right, thank you very much. Now, so let's come down when I was starting, I cited a simple example. Take it like you are going to prepare a tea this morning. With the tea, you need things to be done. You need some basic things. So you need your hot water, you need your cup, and you need the tea by itself.
I think you really need the water, then you need the kettle also.
Exactly. So these are
fire.
instructions. So for you to understand, know that whatever you come on the space to do, there are instructions for everything. Now, so the fact that you want to do something, there are instructions that we have to obey and respect. And if you're able to understand those instructions and respect them, it works for you. So this one, if you're able to obey the instructions of following the process of making tea, you will be making hot, good tea to drink.
Yeah.
And then you will not have a problem. But if you are not able to do that, and then you don't boil the water, you just put this thing inside, you'll be stirring it for almost about 7 hours,
never get
and
hot.
it will never get
Forever.
stirred very well. So you have to respect it, and that's what we are looking at.
Listen, I don't know whether the computers are listening to us, because I'm having a conversation
Are you listening to me?
on basketball,
Yeah.
with my son.
Yeah.
And then in an hour's time, I'm getting basketball content. I didn't search for basketball. Some algorithm, does the algorithm have an ear?
Hello, are you listening to me? Yes, yeah, they are listening to
They're
us.
listening to us.
They are watching us. They can hear us.
Big Brother is watching.
Yes, they are watching us. They are listening to us.
How do I protect myself? I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard.
Well.
Throw my phone away, use a yam.
No, you can't do that. You're a business guy.
No, I can throw the smartphone away and use analog yam.
Let's do that this morning. So yes, we cannot throw it that way. So we need to manage it. There are some platforms that we need to, when you're talking about privacy, especially if you are looking at Google.
Google is watching us.
Exactly. So I would rather use maybe DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo.
Exactly. If it comes to email, I would rather use Proton Mail.
Proton Mail.
Exactly.
Okay.
When it comes to messaging platform, I would rather use like Signal.
Signal?
Yes.
Not Telegram? Not WhatsApp?
Because now Telegram has become a hub for cyber criminality.
It's a hacker's place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, so I have options.
Signal for messaging. DuckDuckGo for search engine. And then Proton Mail.
For emailing.
Okay. How will I know that I'm being targeted?
Yeah.
Give me some tips. What are the things to look out for that this algorithm is targeting me?
Yeah, so we are all being targeted, but some of us are more targeted based on. So you see that whatever you do, a little thing you do, you go out there and it's there. So as you were saying, you actually were speaking around. Even this morning, since we're talking about algorithms, like when I go to open my feed, I'll be seeing more of that. So mostly we are being targeted. And for you not to be targeted, there are some basic things that you have to do.
Give it to me quick.
You have to really ensure. Now, one of them is that you have to make sure that you don't go more private.
Okay.
Right. And let's be able to differentiate between our business life from our personal life.
Okay.
And then also, let's periodically clear our history, our search history.
Once in a while, clear it.
Clear it, because most of us, because of our history, we can get the pattern of your communication, pattern of what you believe, pattern of what you do.
Okay.
So let's clear them, and then they'll know that, okay, you're not really into one side. You go everywhere.
Okay.
Those are some of the things that, Calv, we could do this morning.
Nice one. Let's look ahead. Predict. I want you to put your prophecy hat on. Where do you see algorithms and how they're evolving in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 years' time? By 2035, where do you think algorithms will be, man?
Right. So I see algorithms being more involved in the AI, and then it's going to take everything that we do.
So we've got to be ready.
We should be ready. You see, right now, where we are going is we don't have an option. It's whether we train our people to meet it and do it
The
better.
thing is happening.
Yes. We don't have an option.
Okay.
It's like when Sakawati started. We sat down and watched it. Today's a problem for us. So this AI thing, let's train our youth to meet it very hard.